Hey, welcome back to the Ocean Athlete, episode 4. I'm Woogie.
Danny, CrossFit Noosa.
We're going to take 4 or 5 minutes just to run over why we've been doing all this mobility stuff when it's supposed to be a stand-up technique thing. I kind of read an article during the week by this guy, Kelly Starlett, from the CrossFit San Diego.
Yes, he runs San Francisco CrossFit, Kelly Starlett. Great guy, physical therapist, got a heap of cool stuff available. And check him out.
Yep, and he talks a lot about mobility to improve function, to improve performance. So that's why we're trying to do all these things to mobilise all these different things and then move into the technique. Without mobility, without good positioning, you've got nothing. So
so my angle with Woog and with the stand-up aspect is I come from purely the strength and conditioning side. Stand-up is a hobby, a sideline. It's not a lifestyle as it is for Woogie. So to help paddlers, the way I look at this is I'm trying to increase range, increase flexibility. Flexibility on its own has no real plus side apart from when we link it together with our strengthening program. And if I can't build strength around a joint, around a muscle in its fullest range, then I'm blunting my capacity, I'm blunting my potential for power output, and that's going to transfer over when I put an athlete on a board or out in the ocean. I need to be able to have the fullest movement that I can get. So if I can't get full range in my knee, then I know I can't squat fully, which means I can't strengthen the knee fully, I can't strengthen the quad fully. It also has a knock-on effect. I can't use one of the greatest strengthening exercises for my hips, for my glutes, and even for my trunk and my torso. Everything that we do flexibility-wise is not just because we want to get into yoga. It's not an endless thing in itself. It's for strength and conditioning. I want full range and I want full maximum strength and potential for power.
So today we're going to move into the hips. We've gone from the ankle up to the knee and all those sorts of things. So we're moving up into the hips, into the area that a lot of stand-up paddlers come and see me and talk to me about, I've got a sore back or I've got sore hip flexors and those sorts of things. So we're going to do some mobility stuff and then some strengthening ideas. And then certainly, afterwards we'll talk about a little bit about, people will always, they're going to come back to us and ask, what about some more strengthening ideas? The best thing you can do is go to your local CrossFit club, and they've got qualified coaches, people that know what they're talking about. If you're in Noosa, come to CrossFit Noosa, Danny's the man, and there's, or find out through us. Give us an email and we can send you in the right direction for those types of things. So sweet. We're just about to tap the keg, and we'll be back.
It's Friday.
Drunker than ever, and we'll go through this other stuff. Happy days. Okay, hey, welcome back to the Ocean Athlete. As we said before, we were sitting around on the kegs. Today we're going to move into the spicier area in regards to the stand-up technique, an area that gets a lot of injury and a lot of complaints. So people complaining of lower back pain, tight hip flexors, and things like that. So what I'm quickly going to do is just try and explain a little bit about the technique that I prescribe to, the technique that a lot of the guys, the better guys around the world that we prescribe to. Just really, really quickly, I don't want to spend too much time going through what's happening with the arms and different things, but effectively what we're doing is we're reaching forward, we're locking the paddle in the water, and we're pulling ourselves and the board up to that point. We're not ripping the paddle past us. Telltale sign of that, the paddles will wobble. It means it's starting to rip and different things like that. So in saying that, what we're trying to do is we're trying to use effective reach, so not reaching too far, but reaching effectively where we can get that solid lock and solid plant, and then pulling ourselves and the board up to that point. So in doing that, we're creating hip extension. What I see a lot of is a lot of the competitors or people around, just probably because it's a little more comfortable and a little easier to do, is the hip flexion, where people come, lock the paddle in, and they crumble and they crunch forward. Much more powerful if we keeping the hips open and we're pulling ourselves forward. So we're going to get Danny to do is come in and show us some good mobility stuff for the hips and different things, and a few little strengthening things, and then we'll continue to talk about the technique. Okay.